Okay, just making a quick edit to the beginning of this video. Sorry if the audio is a bit poor. I've been having this problem that I'm trying to get to the bottom of. I'm making this edit due to some very recent developments. First of all, I want to welcome and thank all of those who have recently subscribed. I know that quite a lot of you have joined this train of randomness and discussions in the past week or so. So thank you so much for watching my videos and hitting the subscribe button. I did not expect that recent Elder Scrolls video to take off like it has. And also I want to apologise for not getting another video out before this. I was planning on releasing something earlier in the week, but unfortunately it's been a very rough week. We've been dealing with a hospitalised family member situation that has unfortunately gotten worse. So naturally that has taken up a lot of my time. I just haven't had the time to sit down for a short while and make a video. I barely managed to get this done in time for Christmas. It is a shame that such things happen around this time of the year, but unfortunately some things in life don't wait until after the holidays. So basically this will be my last video until after Christmas. Hopefully I'll get one out before the new year, but judging from the current situation, I'm not holding my breath, I'm afraid. So I really do apologise for that. I am gutted that I can't make more videos, especially since we've grown plus 100 subscribers this week. So yeah, I apologise for that. I would just like to ask you to bear with me until I'm able to start getting the ball rolling again. Anyways, thank you for listening. Now the actual video will begin. Hello everyone, I am RedBeakRaven. I hope you are well and enjoying the Christmas season so far. Now I think it's time for me to do a channel update video. Now I'm doing this because I just felt the need to do this. I wanted to take some time to thank all of you who have subscribed, and because I couldn't think of anything else to do for a Christmas special video. So welcome to my very first channel update. In this video I'm going to talk about what I want to do in the near future and just give you an idea on what I am planning without giving away too much. I'm not going to tell you all my secrets after all, am I? And of course I'll spread some thanks around. So let me go ahead and do that first. May I thank each and every one of you that has taken the time to hit that subscribe button, and of course thank all of you for lending me some or a lot of your precious time by watching my videos. It is a fantastic feeling to see people actually giving me 10 to 20 minutes of their time, and even more so when they leave comments, whether it be feedback, a response to my many questions, or just a pleasant little comment. So thank you so much for all of that, and thank you to those of you who have sent me messages on here or Twitter. It is a really enjoyable experience chatting with some of you. Thank you for the likes and the nice comments that I've been getting on my videos, and for the constructive criticism. It has been a big help, I guarantee you that. I promise you I am listening and replying where I can. Also thank you to those who post interesting comments and provide useful information about the topic of a video. I appreciate all of it and the discussions that some of you have in the comment section, whether they are with me directly or other viewers. It's just nice to see people discussing things in a normal manner. So again, a big thank you to all of you. I cannot tell you how great it is that people actually like my content. Honestly, I didn't have a great deal of confidence in doing this. I suppose one of the reasons for doing YouTube was to build up my confidence and challenge my creativity, and really try to work with my imagination where I can. I'm the type of person who is always bringing myself down, always saying this probably isn't a good idea. I probably focus far too much on what could go wrong, not just for YouTube, but everything else. I like to look at every possible outcome of an action, and it's very easy to highlight and focus on the negative side. Maybe it's just the way I'm wired. I know it's probably not good to feel that way, at least all the time. I mean, it is wise to not charge head on into a situation, but there is such a thing as thinking too much. A part of me likes to use that overthinking about something as a strength when creating videos. You have no idea how many times I've changed things in my videos, and they aren't even big things or even noticeable things, but I can't help myself. For example, I say something that doesn't sound right to me but sounds fine to everyone else. Even if it's a single word, I still change it. If I don't, it bugs me so much and I'm constantly thinking about it, which is me for the most part overthinking things. I am literally my own worst critic. I could sit and watch all of my videos with a pen and paper and write a whole list of what I could change or what I think's just plain wrong. It is useful to a degree, but it has the potential to hold you back and make things worse. A good example of that actually is the most recent story of video I did that was based on Mad Moxie from the Borderlands series. Despite the positive feedback that video got and the surprising sudden influx of views, that video, as fun as it was to make, I'm not actually happy with it overall. I felt like I didn't sound too enthusiastic, and I realised too late that in my attempt to be funny, I instead made snide remarks here and there. That's what I personally think anyways. I think the voiceover for that video could have been so much better. Anyways, there's some insight for you on how I think. So thank you is what I'm saying. Thank you for making me feel better about myself, to feel confident about doing this, and to actually realise that I can speak. No, seriously, I even lacked a smidge of confidence in my own voice and my ability to just talk to people. I am a huge introvert, or a really bad one, depending on how you want to word it. No, I'm not shy or anything, I was just a quiet person. In fact, I still am outside of YouTube really. I think the years of favouring silence over conversation have maybe affected my ability to talk slightly. So yeah, I just struggle greatly with words. I can't even say a sentence off the top of my head without repeating myself over and over again, or just thinking long about what I'm going to say. Which is why this, what I'm saying now, is written on a piece of paper in front of me. So yeah, for the most part, I need to think about what I'm going to say and write it down. Otherwise, the only things coming out of my mouth are repeated words, gibberish, or things that don't make sense. I mean, I am a fairly random person anyways. I know people find me weird, not normal, or maybe even annoying, but fuck it, embrace who you are. Normal, or what society deems normal, is boring. That is something you might hear me say quite often. So that's the positive message to send here, I think. Embrace who you are. Right, now let's talk about content, shall we? So I've got a lot of things planned. I only wish that I actually had the time to do a lot of those videos so the list doesn't get incredibly long, but you know, there's only so many hours in a day. You know, if any of you have seen Doctor Strange, right, wouldn't it be brilliant if we could just sleep like he does? You know, when his body sleeps but he studies with his astral projection? That would be useful in so many ways. But enough about Banana's cucumber patch, let's focus on me. So as you may know, I do a variety of discussion videos. I talk about games, gaming in general, theorise. Basically, I talk a load of rubbish and try to discuss things that not many people talk about. Not controversial things, mind you. I mean, granted, there are reasons we don't talk about toilet seats in video games, or why there's never any dog fudge on the ground, but you can still make shit interesting. So those videos are always going to be there. I'm not going to go into what future discussions there will be. You know what, I'll mention a few and try to be vague about it. Don't want to spoil all the fun, do we? So there's bound to be something Watch Dogs 2 related. There's a discussion on zombies in games that I've been wanting to do for a while. There's actually a lot of different topics on the list, to be honest. There'll be Elder Scrolls, possibly Fallout, there's some old games I want to discuss, and obviously there'll be discussions on things that are out next year. I have about 4 potential series ideas that I want to test out. A sneaky beaky detail I'll give you now is that one of them is basically where I rant about things in video games. But please be aware that it isn't to be taken seriously, it is basically a joke. I'll probably have to clarify that when I actually do it, but just giving you a heads up, I'm not actually angry at the things mentioned in the video. Well, not all the time. The Story of series is always going to be there. I really do enjoy making those. I have a whole list of characters that I want to cover, and I'm thinking of branching out to in-game locations and possibly other things as well, but mainly it will be characters. So yeah, there's a big list for that. Also, I'm working on the overall concept of the series, and hopefully in the future it will be something fairly unique, or at least different from the usual lore videos where the YouTuber is telling you about something or someone as if they were a teacher, for example. You may have figured out if you've watched any of them that I speak as if I were there telling you about my personal experiences, watching events unfold from the sidelines, and what I've heard or read about the characters, rather than just me listing a bunch of information about them. I think that makes sense, but yeah, the Story of series will continue. The discussions will, some new things are on the way, the occasional list video will also be there, and despite the fact that my channel art says reviews on the friggin' thing, that isn't actually going to happen very often. I tried it, didn't particularly enjoy it, but I will do something along the lines of first impressions and just talk about new games. That area is to be decided basically. Speaking of channel art, that is also going to be changed as it is essentially false advertisement. Oh, sue me. The only thing that is accurate is the discussion part, so everything else does need to go. Let's plays? No, not this time. I originally wanted to do that on YouTube, but I didn't enjoy it that much, and there are plenty of Let's Players out there who are better at it than I am and have the time and place to do that, so that is not something I will be doing in the near future. I was thinking of doing one-off Let's Plays for things like Kickstarter demos, but they are far and few between, so consider Let's Plays as something I don't or will no longer do. Apart from that, I've got nothing else I want to reveal. I mean, there are some other ambitions for the channel other than making the discussions better and taking the Story of series further, but I'm going to keep those to myself for now. I'm still experimenting with a couple of things is basically what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I'm going to start to wrap this up there, so those are my plans for the channel at the moment. I hope they sound appealing to you and haven't disappointed you much, if at all. Again, thank you so much for everything so far. I really do appreciate you coming to watch my videos. It may not seem like much to some people, having over a few hundred people subscribed, but I like to think of it as if there were around 100 people in front of me listening to what I have to say. Just imagine it like that, and that seems like a lot of people, doesn't it? And that's how I basically consider this. Even just one person giving me the gift of their own time is brilliant, which is something I hope to keep in mind for as long as I do this. So I'm going to stop now before I continue to ramble on. Now let me know in the comments below what you all think about this. Are there any ideas you like or dislike? What part of my content has or had you interested in my channel? I'd appreciate any comments you might have. Basically, I'm interested in what you have to say. Now, seeing as though it is Christmas this week, at the time of this posted at least, I suppose I'll say hit the like button if you like the fact that it's Christmas, or that you just like this video. It's completely up to you. I'll take it either way. Have a good holiday season. Merry Christmas to you all, and until next time, I'll see you soon.